is at a constant distance p from the origin and meets the axis in ABC. The locus of centroid of triangle ABC is. Here also we are taking a diagram like this. This is x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. If a plane cuts the coordinate axis at A, B and C. This is the triangle ABC. Here A is A, 0, 0 and 0, B, 0 and it is 0, 0, C. Now the centroid of the triangle is x1, y1, z1. So x1, y1, z1. Equation of the plane is x by a plus y by b plus z by c is equal to 1. Now the centroid x1, y1, z1 is equal to 1 by the distance from constant distance. Given the distance from origin to the plane is p units. So p is equal to modulus of 1 by square root of 1 by a square plus 1 by b square plus 1 by c square. So that implies 1 by a square plus 1 by b square plus 1 by c square is equal to 1 by b square. This is taking an equation number 1. The centroid of the triangle is x1, y1, z1, that is equal to a by 3, b by 3, c by 3. So that implies a is equal to 3x, b is equal to 3y, 3x1, b y1, c is equal to 3z1. Substituting these values on the equation number 1, now we get that is 1 by 9x1 square plus 1 by 9y1 square plus 1 by 9z1 square is equal to 1 by p square. So that implies locus of x1, y1, z1 is x to the power of minus 2 plus y to the power of minus 2 plus z to the power of minus 2 is equal to 9 into p to the power of minus 2. This is the required locus at centroid of plane through the line of intersection of the planes 2x plus 3y plus 4z minus 7 is equal to 0, x plus y plus z minus 1 is equal to 0, and perpendicular to x minus 5y plus 3z minus 2 is equal to 0. So that's why the equation of the plane passing through the point of intersection of the planes is 2x plus 3y plus 4z minus 7 plus k into x plus y plus z minus 1 is equal to 0. Now this can be written as x into 2 plus 1 plus y into 3 plus k, 2 plus k plus y into 3 plus k plus z into 4 plus k minus 7 minus k is equal to 0. This is perpendicular to the plane x minus 5y plus 3z minus 2 is equal to 0. That means these two planes are perpendicular to each other. So in this case the product of the direction ratios is equal to 0. So that implies 2 plus k into 1 plus 3 plus k into minus 5 plus 4 plus k into 3 is equal to 0. That is 2 plus k plus minus 15 minus 5k plus 12 plus 3k is equal to 0. So that implies k is equal to, therefore the plane Therefore, required plane is one is x plus 2y plus 3z minus 6 is equal to 0. Between the lines, 2x is equal to 3y is equal to minus z, and 6x minus y is equal to minus 4z is. First of all, the given equations can be written into the standard form. First equation is divided by 6, since the LCM of 2, 3 and 1 is 6. So dividing on both, y by 2 is equal to minus z by 6. And the second equation, here LCM of 1, 4 is 12. Dividing on both sides by 12, that is x by 2 is equal to minus y by 12 is equal to minus z by 3. These are the two equations. Then the angle between the lines is cos theta is equal to 6 into 2 plus 2 into minus 12 plus root of 6 square plus 2. Sorry, this is. So this is 3 square plus 2 square plus 6 square into root of 2 square plus 12 square plus 3 square. That is equal to 6 minus 12 is minus 6 plus 18 means 12 by 25 plus 36 root of plus 25 is 144. 144 plus 160, that is 12 by cos theta is equal to 3 into 2, 3 2 6 dot 3 2 6 dot 2 12 minus 6, 2 minus 12 minus 3 by square root of 9 plus 4 plus 36 into square root of 4 plus 144 plus 9 minus 24 plus 18 by root of 49 into square root of 144 is equal to 0. So that implies theta is equal to 90 degrees. If the lines x is equal to a1y plus b1, z is equal to c1y plus d1, this is the one of the line, and another line is x is equal to a2y plus b2, z is equal to c2y plus d2, are perpendiculars. If these two lines are perpendiculars, then what is the condition? That is the required question. So that's why this can be written as, first equation can be written as x minus b1 by a1 is equal to y, that is equal to z minus d1 by c1. Here we are taking x minus b by a1 is equal to y, and z minus d1 by c1 is equal to y. So that is, this is the one of the equation number 1. And the equation number 2 is x by a2 is equal to y by 1, that is equal to z minus d2 by c2. Given these two lines are perpendicular, one are perpendicular, so that implies a1 into a2 plus 1 into 1 plus c1 into c2 means l1 l2 plus m1 m2 plus n1 n2 is equal to 0. So that implies a1 a2 plus c1 c2 plus 1 is equal to 0, which is a required condition.